So good evening from here in London. It's just gone through 9 o'clock and we've just seen the US markets close. Been an interesting session. Started off with the FOMC meeting. Right, here the FOMC, they left rates unchanged and kept the QE program at the same $600 billion. However, they did make one interesting comment. They did warn that it could potentially be a jobless recovery. Now, the market reaction was pretty standard. It had a bit of volatility immediately after, then traded pretty much sideways for around half an hour, and then the funding game started. We saw a sharp sell-off in Treasury products, so the 30-year moving over 2 points lower today, and in terms of the 10-year, was over a point down. And this continued after the pit close, continued over 1.5 points at its worst levels. Now the yield therefore moved up on the 10-year to levels we haven't seen since May this year. What did this do? It really put a hit on the financial sector in the S&P, causing the initial strength we saw across the equity markets to be retraced. Dow was up around 0.6, went down to only 0.3, and the S&P moved into negative territory. So the financial sector then causing most of this move down, the worst performing of the S&P sectors. However, at the close, S&P was up around 0.1, and the Nasdaq also positive territory, and the Dow did close the 2-year high. A few interesting individual stock stories today. Start with General Electric. The rest of the day today, a lot of positive comments out of their CEO. It did cause a 1.4% spike in the company's share price. However, due to the general market move lower, most of these gains were retraced. Also of note, BP came out that in the Wall Street Journal that the Department of Justice is potentially looking at doing a civil suit against the company. ADRs were hit, although half the move was retraced. The company still ended up in higher territory after its strong performance in Europe today. And lastly, tomorrow, we have got some important data. CPI data out of the US will be closely following on from that stronger than expected RPI data today. And also, we have got the vote in the Irish Parliament if they're going to pass the EU IMF bailout. So anyway, have a great evening and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.